Every year, the world reveals new secrets, some fascinating, some terrifying. But 2024 has been different. This year, we've seen disappearances that defy logic, creatures that shouldn't exist, and events that challenge everything we know about reality. What if I told you that an entire village vanished without a trace? That a train disappeared, only to return empty? That something massive lurks beneath the ocean, capable of devouring sharks whole? These are not stories from a science fiction movie. These are real events. And the most disturbing part? No one can explain them. South Atlantic Ocean, March 2024. The waters off the coast of Tristan da Cunha, one of the most isolated island chains in the world, have long been a place of mystery. But nothing could have prepared marine biologists for what they would discover during a deep-sea expedition. A team of researchers aboard the Neptune Explorer was conducting a routine survey at a depth of nearly 6,000 feet when their submersible detected something massive lurking in the darkness. Sonar picked up a moving entity nearly 100 feet long, dwarfing even the largest known sea creatures. Before they could capture clear footage, the entire submersible system shut down inexplicably. When power was restored, the crew realized their remotely operated vehicle, ROV, had been severely damaged, deep gouges in its reinforced titanium hull. Scientists were left stunned. What could be powerful enough to crush metal like paper? As news of the encounter spread, speculation ran wild. Some experts believe it could be an undiscovered species, a survivor from prehistoric times, or something far more terrifying, a creature that had remained hidden for centuries, only to reveal itself now. To this day, no one knows what lies beneath those treacherous waters. But for those who have glimpsed the evidence, one question remains. What else is lurking in the abyss? Yakutia, Russia, June 2024. Deep in the frozen Siberian wilderness, where temperatures can drop below -60 degrees Celsius, -76 degrees Fahrenheit, a horrifying mystery unfolded. A small, isolated village of over 50 residents vanished overnight, without a single trace. When authorities arrived, they expected to find signs of a natural disaster or forced evacuation. Instead, they found a silent, frozen ghost town. Houses stood untouched, doors left wide open. Dinner plates sat on tables, food still warm. Fires burned in fireplaces, yet no one was there to tend them. Vehicles and sleds remained parked, as if their owners had left for just a moment, but never returned. No footprints, no drag marks, no blood, no signs of a struggle. Investigators searched the surrounding area but found nothing, until they stumbled upon something disturbing. Several miles beyond the village, they found a series of deep circular imprints in the snow, stretching in a precise geometric pattern. The shapes were too large, too perfect to have been made by human hands or any known machinery. Then, satellite data revealed something even more shocking. An unidentified aerial object had hovered over the village for nearly 3 minutes the night before the disappearance. The Russian government refused to comment, and within days the entire area was declared off-limits. Was this a mass alien abduction, a government experiment gone horribly wrong, or something beyond human comprehension? The fate of the villagers remains unknown, and the most chilling question is, could this happen again? Buenos Aires, Argentina, September 2024. A commuter train left Plaza Constitution Station on its usual 45-minute route. It departed on time, without issue, but what happened next defied all logic. Midway through its journey, the train simply vanished. GPS tracking showed it still moving, yet in impossible patterns. It was appearing in locations where no tracks existed. Radio contact was lost, and security cameras along the route never recorded it passing by. For 12 hours, the train was nowhere to be found. Then, just as mysteriously as it had disappeared, the train suddenly reappeared back at its original station, exactly 12 hours after departure. The doors slid open. The train was completely empty. Seats were untouched. Luggage remained in place, and there was no sign of the 150 passengers who had boarded earlier. Security footage confirmed that no one had exited the train during those 12 hours. It was as if they had simply ceased to exist. Had the train entered another dimension? Was this a glitch in reality? If the train came back, then where did the passengers go? Antarctica, November 2024. In the icy wastelands of Antarctica, a top-secret research facility known as Project Echo was conducting classified experiments near Lake Vostok, a massive subglacial lake buried under 2 miles of ice. Then, one day, all communication ceased. At first, officials assumed it was a technical failure, but when a rescue team was sent to investigate, they discovered something terrifying. The entire facility was abandoned. Computers, equipment, even food. Everything was left intact. But the 27-member team had vanished. The only clue? A handwritten note left in the command center. We found it, and now it knows we are here, adding to the mystery. Security footage from hours before the last transmission showed strange lights in the sky. These weren't flares or aircraft, but pulsating orbs moving in synchronized patterns. Did Project Echo's scientists awaken something beneath the ice? Were they taken? Or did they discover something that was never meant to be found? Whatever happened, no one has dared to reopen the facility since. We live in a world full of unsolved mysteries. Some we dare to question, others we choose to ignore. But with each passing year, these mysteries grow darker, more complex, and more terrifying. So, what do you think? Are these coincidences, conspiracies, or something beyond human understanding? If you love uncovering mysteries, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because trust me, this is just the beginning. And remember, some secrets aren't meant to be solved.